Beautiful, divine, feminine goddess, welcome in to your 15-minute, all levels, balancing warrior yoga flow. I'm the Pathless Woods, aka the Feminine Chi, and I am a certified and insured Vinyasa as well as pregnancy yoga instructor with over 6 years of experience. Today's flow is going to be short but powerful. And this channel, it is dedicated to providing both physical as well as spiritual tools for goddesses like you to increase your feminine magnetism and attract your desired reality with ease. And what better way to do that than with a sacred, shared yoga practice? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Please do have a mat or something that won't slide underneath you, and optional but not required, a few extra props to feel supported would be 2 blocks. If you don't have blocks, you can always stack a couple of books, and you may even bring a bolster. Once again, not required, but you can always stack a few pillows or blankets and use that as a bolster instead. So we're going to begin today's class just in a comfortable seated Sukhasana position. And I have my mic here. I'm sorry if my arm is hitting it. Last time I had it right here and then I was breathing into it in down dog. So we're getting the mic situation figured out, but hopefully all of the audio is good for you viewers. So beginning in this comfortable crisscross applesauce or Sukhasana in yoga. And you're always able to add a few things underneath the knees to prop them up or underneath the thighs to make you feel more supported. We really want our glutes to be grounded down to the mat and then get really long up through our spine, coming out through the crown of your beautiful head. And if you're in a safe space to do so, go ahead and close down the eyes. Just taking a moment here to really connect with your breath and with your body. Relaxing the muscles in the face, the cheeks, the jaw, letting the tongue fall from the roof of your mouth. Relaxing that third eye area just between the eyebrows. Allowing your shoulders to relax and shoulder blades to glide down your back towards your sit bones. And taking a deep inhale together now, deep into the belly, and then sighing it out. Once again, deep breath in through your nose. This time, releasing back through your nose. And one more deep belly breath in through the nose. Taking an extra sip if you can. And let it go heavy. And we're going to do, because this is a balancing warrior flow today, we're going to begin with a alternate nostril breathing or Nadi Shodhana. We're going to take our peace fingers, our index and middle finger, gently placing it between the eyebrows on the third eye. And then we're going to alternate breathing between each nostril. So we'll begin plugging the right nostril with the right thumb. Of course, this is if you're using your right hand. And we're going to take a deep inhale in through the left nostril. Now plug the left nostril with your left pinky and lift the right thumb, exhaling through the right nostril. Inhaling through the right. Plugging with the thumb and exhaling through the left nostril. Inhaling through the left. And exhaling through the right. And just taking a few more rounds now at your own pace. Finishing up this last round here. Nadi Shodhana breathing is a great way to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, calming the body, bringing your energies into homeostasis. It is also great as an immune system booster, which is perfect for this holiday season when you're on the go, potentially traveling and taking flights. This is a great one when you're feeling stress or anxiety. Just take a few rounds, alternating nostrils, and doing it for up to 5 minutes if you can. I'll go ahead and let the palms relax back to the knees or the thighs, and blinking the eyes open if you kept them closed. Beautiful. And we're going to come to find tabletop position now on our mats. So we want shoulders over the wrists. I'm going to slide my mic up a little bit here. Shoulders over the wrists, fingers spread nice and wide. We want our hips stacked over the knees, and we're just going to take a few rounds of cat-cow here. So inhaling as you drop the belly, gaze goes up. Exhale as you round the spine, pressing through the tops of the feet, the shins, and the palms. Inhaling for cow. Exhaling for cat, really tucking the tailbone. Imagine a string is being pulled up through your belly button, up through the top of your spine. And one more round. Nice deep inhale, opening through the collarbones, the chest. And exhale, really pressing through the tops of the feet. And then relaxing back to a neutral spine. So even when we're here in tabletop, it looks like we're doing nothing. We don't want the belly to be soft unless we're in cow pose. We want to be nice and tight, hugged in our core for stability, protecting our spine. And what we're going to do here to create a bit of heat for this short and powerful flow is we're going to tuck our toes and float our knees just a couple inches from the ground. You'll feel a nice stretch in the Achilles. You'll also feel absolutely everything turning on. So really press through the palms, through the toes. Core is activated, actively supporting you here. When you feel yourself being challenged today, don't forget to breathe. Oftentimes, when we're in a challenging posture, we tend to want to hold the breath and put all of our focus on the movement. But it is within the breath that you will find more space and strength within the body. One more round here. As you exhale, gently set the knees, untuck the toes. Wiggle a little bit here. Maybe coming back to sit on the heels with the toes tucked and just shaking out the wrists for a moment. Showing a little bit of love to our feet, the fascia on our feet, getting a nice stretch here. Of course, always listen to your own body. If anything is uncomfortable today, take a resting posture, hop back in when you're ready. So let's go ahead and get into our movement now. So coming back to tabletop, we're going to inhale for cow pose, taking the gaze up. Exhale, rounding, tucking the toes, setting the hips high, heels down for downward facing dog. Nice gentle bend in the knees. If your hamstrings are tight, step the feet wide and really bend into the knees. That'll take some pressure out of your shoulders as well as the hamstrings. And as you're here in your downward facing dog, allow yourself to find a bit of play here, pedaling into the feet, neck and head fully relaxed. Maybe you nod your head yes while you're here. Shake it no. And we're going to inhale, floating our right toes for three-legged dog. Exhale, rounding knee to nose, just like cat pose. Inhale, sending that right foot up, not opening too much through the hip, keeping the hips square, toes dialed down to the mat. Exhale, rounding knee to nose. One more, nice and fluid. Inhale the right toes up. Exhale, rounding knee to nose. And then we're going to step this right foot all the way through, coming up for a high lunge here, crescent pose. Hips are square to the front of the room. Just breathing, feeling all the ways that you are supported here through your body, through your mat, through the earth. And then we're just going to tip forward gently here, really pressing through those back left toes, keeping right knee over right ankle. And when we're going to take the arms back in airplane. Inhale, taking them up next to the ears. Exhale, taking them back for airplane, like you're going to take off in flight. Inhale, reaching up, last set, really squeezing the inner thighs towards each other for support. Exhale, taking them back for airplane. Inhale, coming back up to your warrior pose. And then we're going to exhale, fold to frame the right foot, stepping it back for downward facing dog. Pedaling into the feet, making sure you're breathing nice and deeply here. And then we're going to root through our right heel. Inhale, sending the left leg up this time. Exhale, rounding left knee to nose. Inhale, sending the left toes up. Exhale, rounding knee to nose. Last one, inhale, send it up. Exhale, round knee to nose. And then if you can, gently step the left foot forward. Sweeping the arms up, nice and sturdy. Coming into our high lunge crescent pose on the other side. Feeling a nice stretch in your right psoas as well as hip flexor. Breathing here. We're going to inhale, tip forward. Feeling everything activate. Arms are nice and strong. And we're going to exhale, sweep it back for airplane. So keeping the chin tucked here, gazes on the floor just ahead of you, or maybe even on your left big toe. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, take them down by your sides. Inhale. And exhale. One more here. We got this. And exhale. Inhale, coming all the way back up to your high lunge crescent pose. And we're going to exhale, fold to frame the left foot, step it back for downward facing dog. Beautiful. Noticing now, since creating that little bit of heat, how it might be easier to rest the heels down towards the mat. Pedaling once again. And then we're going to start to walk one foot at a time up towards the top of your mat. We're going to inhale, finding a halfway lift, flat back here. Exhale, forward fold, soft knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up, reaching towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center, samastiti. Beautiful work. So for this last part, because this is a short flow today, checking in on time. We are going to we're going to cultivate and take that heat, and we're going to bring it into a flying warrior balance transition. So starting off in mountain pose, palm shining towards the front of the room, head over heart, heart over pelvis. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms up as well as the right knee. So it's hooking up. You can flex the right toes here to help with balance. We want to bring this right knee as high in towards the chest as we can here. And then as we exhale, we're going to cross right ankle over left thigh for a chair pigeon pose here. Remembering to dorsal flex this right foot to protect the right knee. Hands are at prayer at heart center, keeping wide and open through the chest. And then we're going to inhale, bringing that right knee up as high as we can. Once again, exhale, we're going to bend into the left standing leg, press the right foot back for a flying warrior or warrior 3. Option to have the arms in front of you if you feel more balanced that way, or you can airplane the arms like we did in the earlier transition. Once again, inhale, bringing that knee as close as you can to your chest. Exhale, crossing it over. Inhale, coming up, bringing the right knee towards the chest. Exhale, stamping it back as if you're gluing that right foot on a wall behind you. Core is engaged, ribs are hugged in. We don't want to open too much through the right hip. We want to dial the toes to the mat. Last set here. I know that left thigh and ankle is burning or screaming at you. Inhale it up. Exhale. Inhale, bring it up. Last one, as high as you can. Exhale, send it back. Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. And your inhale to standing. Woo! Roll out that left foot, that left ankle. Roll it a couple times in each direction before we hop over to the other side. So this time we're going to get nice and strong through our right foot, right big toe. It's doing a lot of the work. Inhale, bringing left knee high up towards the chest, fingertips reaching towards the sky. Exhale for our chair pigeon. Nice deep stretch in the left hip. Inhale, bringing the left knee up. Exhale, sending it back for Virabhadrasana 3. Inhale, bend into your right standing leg, nice and strong. Core is helping you bring this left knee up. Exhale. Like a well-oiled machine, you beautiful goddesses. Great work. Inhale it up. Exhale, sending the left foot back. Last one, inhale. Exhale to your chair pigeon. Inhale, bring it up. Last one, as high as you can. Exhale, sending that left foot back, gluing it into the imaginary wall behind you, nice and open through the chest, strong. Inhaling, back to standing. Absolutely beautiful. I do encourage you to do a little bit of cool down stretching, take a few rounds of breath. That's what we would normally do, but because today's flow was only 15 minutes, I wanted you to feel strong, hopefully out of breath like I am right now, and just create a little bit of heat. When you prioritize yourself, others show up in that energy knowing how to treat you because you take care of you. Beautiful, divine, feminine goddess, I hope that you enjoyed today's short but powerful flow. If you're interested in practicing one-on-one with me so that the entire session is tailored to you, your fitness goals, your lovely, unique body, go ahead and click the link in the description to book your one-on-one class with me. I also did a live class, not this past Sunday, but the one before, live on Zoom. It was a 45-minute sensual feminine goddess flow. If that interests you, you can still access it exclusively on my Patreon. You can either join as a member to receive forever access to it, or you can make a one-time purchase for the class and also receive that forever access. So the choice is yours. I hope to see you back for another flow. Let me know down in the comments what part made you feel like the strong, magnetic goddess you are. What part had you breathing hard like me? I am so happy to share this sacred practice with all of you. So until next time, I am sending you so much peace, love, and feminine chi. Namaste.